Ri Dokubo, a former militant leader and political activist in the Niger Delta region. Here are some things to know about him. He was born in 1964 as Melford Dokubo Goodhead Jr. and converted to Islam in the 1990s, changing his name to Mujahid Dokubo Asari. He was the president of the Ija Youth Council (IYC) from 2001 to 2004 and later founded the Niger Delta People's Volunteer Force (NDPVF), which became one of the most prominent armed groups in the region. He advocated for resource control and self-determination for the Ija people and clashed with the Nigerian government and rival militias over oil revenues and environmental issues. He was arrested in 2005 on charges of treason and released in 2007 after a presidential pardon. He has since been involved in various political and social activities, such as supporting Bola Tinubu's presidential campaign in 2023 squared and declaring himself the leader of a new secessionist state called Biafra de facto customary government in 2021. He is a controversial figure who has been accused of inciting violence, corruption, and human rights violations by his critics, but also praised as a folk hero, a freedom fighter, and a defender of the oppressed by his supporters.
We can barely be a minister. The reason being that there are several considerations to become a minister. We can stake everything in at the last minute for Ahmed Bola Tinubu. And it will be wrong not to reward people who stood by you. This election that we had is the most tumultuous, the most volatile election, and Ahmed Tinubu was the most maligned, the most abused, and all sorts of things. So if somebody put everything at stake and stood by him, even if it is me, I will reward him.
My problem with people like Asari is that
what is
it's like they do not, it's like they always forget history. And again, whether you like it or not, Asari said that people without certificate should be the one who should be running the economy of the country. Will he allow a truck pusher to conduct a medical surgery on him? If he goes to a public hospital. Will he allow a truck pusher to drive a plane that is a passenger on? Haven't said that. Because for me, when he was making a remark, and I interjected, when I interjected, he said, "Shut up! I will not go into the gutters with him. He can be twerking for Tinubu all he likes, and he's very happy now because Tinubu has invited him to the villa. They even gave him the chamber to address the place. So he's happy. He's twerking for Asiwaju now. He's wishing. His wish is that they will give him his wish is that they will give him Tom Polo's job so that he will begin to do Tom Polo's job. But all the twerking that he's twerking and shaking bomb for Tinubu now, that's all his wish. And I don't blame him. It is Tinubu that I blame. It is Tinubu that I blame. That Tinubu is now openly endorsing criminality. Tinubu can be meeting bad boys at night. There's nothing wrong with Tinubu meeting bad boys at night. By making it a government policy, it's very detestable, it's despicable. How can this man sit down in his house and be threatening a sitting governor? Because the governor simply told him that his boys are the one who are creating the insecurity problem in Rivers State. Again, several groups in Imo State have come to say it is his boys in Imo that are killing people as unknown women in Imo. Just like the way you have raised that issue, the way you have raised this issue now of the NGO that said it is boys. It is Asari's militia that are killing people in Imo.
Allow Alhaji Asari to respond. Alhaji, speak to the issue raised about the Rivers governor and your statement about Governor Fubara, where you were quoted to, where you were saying in a video saying that Boko Haram will be a child's play. What did you mean? Because it's interpreted and it's inferred that you are actually threatening a sitting governor.
Does the Constitution give a sitting governor the right to order for the death and the killing and violence against citizens of his own state? Does the Constitution give a sitting governor that right? Is this the sort of educated people we have who feels that a sitting governor have all the power, all the mind to do whatever he likes? I was in Saudi Arabia. The new GOC visited Fubara. The GOC went out of its way. I have told you that my company, Royal Fuji, works for the government of this country. We are not illegally bearing arms. Emo Akalabari Road, which Seminole Fubara knows, was unsafe for years. My people were being killed every day. Every day. And the people have been demonstrating. Maybe you won't see that. that they were doing all these things. In doing all these things, I came to the rescue last year. And since I came, there has not been one incident of kidnap last year. And since I came, there has not been one incident of kidnap. There has not been one incident of death. There has not been one incident of armed robbery for over 1 year. The governor himself knows.
Now look at you people in Igbo land. Look at how you are dying. Woto. You are talking. You will do video to sell that Elijah has run away. You don't see me? I don't run. Hey! Leave me alone. You don't see me? I don't run. On our head, no correct. On our head, no correct. The bill is on they look for who go finish on her. Look for now everywhere, finish on her. You know all this equipment. Good evening, And I know all this equipment.
On behalf of nation, I am now giving him 007 James Bond of Nigeria.